back. My next guest is here tonight, and he is here tonight to tell a pretty incredible story, but also to appeal to all of us to not take the simple things in life for granted. Last August, 16-year-old Ian O'Connell was out riding his bike. He was with his friends. He had a freak accident, and that left him almost completely paralysed from the shoulders down. He has faced his serious injuries with tremendous courage, and glad to say he's here tonight with his dad, Michael, to tell us about his life. And you're both extremely welcome to the programme. Thanks for coming in to see us tonight. Thank you both. Ian, I'll begin with you. Give us an idea of life before the accident. I mean, were you like any other young fella about the place?
Yeah, just a normal 16-year-old getting on with life every day with his friends, going out for cycles and sport and just enjoying life, having the crack.
Yeah, and it was just one such day that you were out last August. And just, how many of you were out on the bikes?
There was 4 of us together. We went out to the National Park in Killarney, and it was just like every other day we went out for a cycle, and there was a little grass path going down to another footpath, and there was an overgrown log with grass, and little did I know that going down that hill that day that I wouldn't come back up. I just met the log and went flying over the handlebars, and I just fell, and about just the minute I hit the ground I just heard a crack in my neck and just lost feeling and didn't know my body was there. Like.
And you were conscious?
Yeah, I stay conscious.
Throughout?
Yeah.
So you were on your back, obviously?
Yeah, I landed on my neck and then I fell onto my back.
Your friends obviously gathered around you and...
Yeah, they were just in shock. I looked to one of my friends and I said, ring an ambulance quick. And they just they were still in shock. And I said to my friend Michael, I said, Michael, look, I'm paralysed. And he goes, Ian, don't say that, you're not. And after a few minutes anyway, they realised, look, something's wrong here with Ian. And they rang the ambulance, and after a while of waiting, the ambulance came, and it was like something in a movie. They came down, the ambulance, in their bright yellow jackets, kneeling down beside me, introducing themselves, and just went through the procedure of stabilising my neck and put me onto a board.
And off you went to Tralee?
Off to Tralee General Hospital, yeah. And I spent 10 days there, which just seemed like endless MRIs, X-rays, scans. And it was then I found out from my doctor that I had broken my neck and was paralysed from the shoulders down. So I broke C3, 4 and 5, and I had a fracture to C6. Mm-hmm. But the actual level of injury was C4. So that left me with my head and shoulders movement. So I also developed a collapsed lung and a slight bleed to the brain, but thankfully all of them are gone, and generally my health, I'm back and feeling good again in myself.
How did you feel when you were told that you were the extent of your injuries?
It didn't really seem like much to me at the start, because I knew nothing about spinal injuries or anything like that. So then after a while of my friends coming and obviously seeing how shocked they were, it kind of came back to me that, they do see something different. And I just kind of said to myself, look, Ian, there's not much you can do here. Like, crying isn't going to make me stand up and run around the place again. So I always say to myself, if I can't stand up, I'll stand out.
Oh, what a great philosophy. Michael, where were you when you got the call to say the accident had happened? Or
I was actually at home. I got the call from Nora, my wife, and we went straight out to where the accident happened.
Yeah. We
were out there before the ambulance. And
did you know straight away?
When we see him straight away, like you would know there was something seriously wrong.
And how have the last few months been for you and Nora?
Crazy. It was unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 9 months since the accident happened. Mm-hmm. He was 10 days in Tralee. he went on into the matter.
Onto the matter, and they
Yeah.
done the whole operation. Then the matter, they put a steel plate into my neck with 5 screws to stabilise the bones, and then it was the time in intensive care. I lost my speech, like I didn't have the power to speak, so the nurses were showing me the alphabet on a page, and they were running their finger along the letters, and I had to just nod when to stop when I wanted to ask for something, and I couldn't have asked for any more help than like what the nurses gave me from day one. It was just crazy, the professionalism and everything. It was,
And your folks?
Folks, they're unreal, the support, like, and especially my mum and dad. My mum was by my bedside for 9 months, and my dad was working during the week and up the weekends, and I honestly couldn't do it without them.
Are you an only child, Ian?
Yeah, I'm an only child, and
Right. So that I don't know if that changes anything, but I know that for a fact that, that you obviously mean the world to your parents, as all kids do. But you are an outstanding person, I have to say, just the way you're. Because another person might have said, why did this happen to me? Why am I sitting in this chair tonight? But you don't feel that way.
Yeah, like, not every day is a good day, but I kind of try to find something good in every day, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm just trying to live life to the fullest and enjoy myself, start a new lifestyle, and I want to inspire people and show people like that life can change so quick.
Who do you admire?
Conor McGregor is my idol, like.
Is he?
Yeah.
Can I ask you why?
I just think his mindset and the way he does stuff, like the hard work he puts in, you obviously see that it pays off. Maybe not sometimes, but it's just the mindset that if you believe you can do it, you will achieve it. Like, I just inspire him for what he has done.
When did you get home, Michael? When did Ian bring Ian home?
He was home last Wednesday week.
Right. And what's happening house-wise? Obviously, you have to make adjustments, don't you?
So
What's
actually
happening
our house sold.
You sold the house,
so
did you?
we have to buy a new house, and we have a lot of renovations to do to
and
it.
change things at home.
Yeah.
It was actually the other day I was talking to my mum, and we were saying how bad the whole thing was, but I was having a joke with her, and I said, she always taught me not to do half a job, like.
So if you're going to do it properly.
Do it properly, do the whole lot.
Yeah. That's good advice. So move the house altogether.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to achieve? What's your ambition?
My ambition is to just get the message out to people that we take so many things for granted in life, and it's just the small things. Like, I had to learn how to talk, swallow, everything, and like, most importantly, I had to learn how to smile again myself. And it's just the small things we take for granted, such as scratching my nose, just everything. Like, I have to depend on people to do almost everything for me, and it was hard at the start, but now I'm just used to the daily routine, and it's just getting easier. Like, I'm falling into a new lifestyle, if you know what I mean.
I do understand what you mean. I don't think I'll ever be able to fully understand it, especially your attitude to it, which is outstanding, and it's mesmerising, actually. But when you've got back to you've got a whole new lifestyle now. What's changed? I mean, what has been the dramatic changes for you in a day-to-day?
Day-to-day, basically, it's changed so much. Like, from before the accident, I'd have been out with my friends, running around, cycling, playing sports. And now it's just so different, them coming to me.
Yeah.
As besides me going to them, knocking at their door.
Yeah.
They're coming to me and falling into changes, like them pushing me around. And I never want people to feel sorry for me, if you know what I mean. I just want them to see that I'm still a normal person. Like, a wheelchair isn't who I am. Like, it's just how I get around.
Yeah. I know. I totally get that. And how mobile are you? How much can you do and achieve what you want to do in a given day or week? Or
given like movement.
Yeah.
My shoulders and my neck. That's all.
Okay.
And I'm still able to talk and tell people what to do. Though.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of people would be pint half empty. And
Yeah.
you strike me as a pint half full guy. And is that the case? I mean, do you feel that this whole new world that you now live in has its benefits?
Like I've said it since the accident that the accident I think has changed me for the better.
How?
I just have such a different outlook on life. I think you'd have to experience the changes I've had to know what it feels like and to know what's different. Like the outlook I have on life now is that I have a new lifestyle and I'm just seeing all that we used to take for granted and can change, like going down that hill that day, my friends, me thinking that I'd never stand up and go back up the hill. It's just how fast life can change.
On a coin.
Flip of a coin.
Michael, you've got to be the proudest dad in the country. I mean, this guy is special.
He is, yeah. Sure is.
It's just the support has been outstanding as well.
Tell me about that.
Since I was in intensive care, my GA club, Spa GA back in Killarney, they set up a fund and they've raised so much money, like from golf people to footballers, and disco's been done in Kerry and everything.
You're getting a new car in August?
Yeah, we're having a golf challenge.
Yeah.
For me, and they're giving me a new car basically, and they're putting together a challenge over 2 days.
Good.
With famous GA people are being involved in everything.
You said to me earlier on that when that car comes through, you're going to arrive back here when you're up here next time.
I will in style.
You're going to come in style.
I am.
And obviously style matters to you.
That's it.
You can... I mean, we talked about McGregor. Is style important to you?
It is.
You got to do it with a little bit of flourish. Is that it? Mm-hmm. And you're going to keep that going.
The Gucci mink.
So your transition year? Obviously, that's on hold, is it? Or
yeah.
What's the school plan and education? What are you going to do?
I was just going into transition year now, so I've been out of school since the accident, and I'm hoping to go back for a few days before they finish up, just to see what it's like and what it'll be like around the school with the wheelchair, and hopefully back in September. And I want to go on and do as a normal person does, do the Leaving Cert and go to college and live life to the fullest.
Have you any ambitions in terms of what you'd like to do or be, or is it a bit early in the day?
I think it's a bit early to say what I want to do, because even though I'm in this condition, there's still so much I can do.
Yeah.
And I think I will, personally, go on and do myself proud. And
I think you will, you know.
I hope
I have
will,
no question in my heart and my head. You're going to go very far.
Yeah.
And you've done your parents proud and you've done yourself proud. And that's why they're raising all that money for you, because you're obviously a popular guy in the community, and it's onwards.
Upwards and onwards.
That's where come back and see us soon, won't you?
I will. And Ryan,
go on.
I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring, okay?
I like that. Yeah. Never be boring. Never be boring.
Thanks very much.
I know you mentioned your local club, then they were playing tonight. We don't need to get into the details, but I do know that the next time Kerry are playing in Croke Park, the GAA were on to us to say that they're going to make sure you get the best tickets in the house as a gift to you for the game in Croke Park. So enjoy that, won't you? Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael and Ian, thanks a lot.